Yeah, good morning everybody. Still waiting some of them. It's still not started yet. Almost all of them, very good. So one of the things which SMIT usually maintains is the punctuality. So we start at right time, end at right time. Similarly, we expect the students also to come on right time, right? So most of the time, I've seen actually most of you are 10 minutes earlier. I'm very happy for them. I'm very. It's a honor for us. We encourage you to come a little early so that your internet will get stabilized. By the time we start the lecture, it's all set up. That's what actually we expect. So please be on time most of the time. Okay. Okay, so what we are going to do today. Let me go over my desktop. Let me open the Teams. Okay, so what we are going to do today, we are right now in the fourth day of the session, right? Fourth day of the session. As we have already mentioned, that every one day will be considered as every 1 week. And then we will be going with week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Why we are doing that? Because that's how our team structure is going to be. So there may be a channel called News and Announcement if you are seeing for new, if you are seeing for the first time. And then other things will be going on week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. So all the faculties will be following the similar pattern. Uh, because of this reason, so we have made it as week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4, right? Uh, that's the reason. What is the other one? Okay, so today what we will see, I have, as I have already mentioned, whatever we are discussing for today's session, any doubts, any clarifications, any queries related to today's session has to go under week 4 because we are in the session number 4. Yeah, somebody have already shared the link for the today's session. Thank you so much for the link. You must have already found it in the general channel, Sionica. So that's what I'm saying. So every time whenever you have query, then whenever you're looking for any announcement or something, then you first go into the general channel and check whether you have that available or not, right? Oh, or if you have some query, then you will have to check for the news and announcement. Some announcement or something is there, then that will go under the channel called news and announcement. Okay. So now for today's lecture link, then I have automatically I have written a flow which automatically posts on 9:45. So that's where here it is, right? So there is a session and the link is over here and the date and times are over here. So you can click on this link to get to this place. Okay, that's one way. The another one is the other one is from the yesterday's. I had posted one announcement. I had posted one poll related to the submission of the mark sheets. There are already 47 plus 2, so total 49 people have filled it. So I expect every one of you to go ahead and fill that form, fill that poll, whether you have submitted your mark sheet or not, so that I will get an idea that whether how many people have submitted their 12th standard mark sheets and how many people have not submitted, so that we can get and work, get and actually give you a feel. So I expect all of you to go ahead and uh, click on the poll and then say yes or no if you have whether you have submitted or not. Okay, so please go ahead and click on that. How do I submit the mark sheets? The mark sheets, the class 12 board mark sheets should be submitted to the counselors which you might have been in contact when you are taking your admission. If you had any difficulty in finding your counselor, I have given one number. You can contact him, you can text him. So that I don't know my counselor, so please give me the counselor, so he will be helping you to give you the counselor. I think one of the reply messages have that counselor, right? Okay, so please go ahead and fill that form. Anytime actually we most of the time in teachers, what they will do is they will, to check your knowledge, to check your understanding, to go in a smooth manner, what they will do is they will try to make a polls like this. Let's say suppose actually there is a question like, how many people believe that integral of x square is equal to x cube divided by 3? You understood the question, right? The question is, how many of you believe that integral of x square dx is equal to x cube by 3? Right? This is a question. So yes or no questions will be there. So you would just click yes or no. So depends on that, the teacher will get an idea that how many people have understood in the class, so that it helps them to whether we have to go further since the people have understood, or we have to sit and then relax and explain it again. So that's what actually the teacher will be able to understand with through this polls. Like what I said, I will understand how many people have submitted the mark sheets through this poll. So anytime you see a poll, then you are responsible to answer it, right? Keep that in mind. It is not a optional option for you. So anytime you see a poll in your team, which means everybody in the team is responsible to answer that poll. That's where we take this practice, right? To make this practice realistic, we have asked a real question. That's what we are doing right now, right? Okay. Okay, so all of you have submitted the, sorry, all of you have prepared your assignments, I guess. So today's session is about how to submit assignment and how to, in fact, write the assignment, right? When you're writing an assignment, what should be there in the top? What you should have in the top to introduce yourself to the faculty when you're submitting an assignment, and what should be there, what should be the file name of that assignment what you're submitting, so that whenever we go through the assignment without even opening the assignment, by looking at the file name itself, a faculty or you will get will understand what's going on. So that's what we are going to do, okay, for today. To work on today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a folder. I'm going to create a folder in my desktop, because that's the most important part, which every single person must do. What does that mean? Let's say suppose you want to work on your one of the assignment on the subject code IP1101, which is what we are having it, right? So for this SMIT induction program, we have IP 1101. That's the subject code we have. So that subject, under that subject code, you create a folder for your year. Let's say suppose you are in the BTech first year. So let's go ahead and actually start creating that folder, and then get the habit of making everything uniform for us. Let's say suppose in my PC I have an education drive. It doesn't matter which drive you are saving, but make sure that you are saving it in a place so that you will get to know where you are saving, right? Anything which is related to your BTech has to go into a single folder, so that we'll be able to find it in future. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a new folder here. It's creating a new folder. That no folder name may be anything, whatever you want. So I would say that we are all BTech students. So my BTech is something like BTech, right? So let's say suppose BTech. So that's my BTech. Creating the folder does not do anything else other than creating the folder. So let me go inside the folder. So I'm creating a folder called BTech. So I expect all of you to have such kind of folders in your laptop or phone, or whatever the drive you are maintaining for this BTech, whatever the drive you are maintaining for the course. So maintain a course folder called BTech, and after that you create the folder called first year, right? So let's say this is my, why don't I create this folder like semester wise. So let's say suppose sem 1. So this is a semester 1. So all the BTech students will be having 8 semesters. You know that, right? Semester 1, semester 2, semester 3, and so on up to semester 8. So we will be having one by one. We will be having semester 1, we will be having semester 2, and we will be having semester 3, etc. So right now I am going to create only 2, because I am not anyway to work on only semester 1. Okay. Now inside the semester 1, so remember I am inside the BTech and inside the semester 1, and now I am free to work on this semester 1 related works. Again, inside the semester 1, what and all we have papers, at least 5 to 6 papers are there for everybody. So why don't we create folders for each subject? So now let's say suppose we have a subject name called IP1101. So that's our subject name right now, right? Subject code for today's session. In fact, subject code for this induction program. IP1101. We just hooked up. Don't worry. Okay. So now I created this folder IP1101. Remember how I am? So I am in my one of the drive, and then I am in the BTech folder. I am in the SEM1, and I am inside the SEM1. I am going to create one by one. I have one more folder which is known to me right now is MA1101, which is I'm teaching the paper. So under SEM1 now I have two folders right now. So you can go ahead and create as many folders you want respectively with respect to your subjects, number of subjects. Okay. So this way what will happen is whenever you submit an assignment or whenever you create an assignment or whenever you contact a faculty, whenever you do something related to that particular subject, you can put the details into a particular folder so that you will never lost. So whenever you want it back, then you cannot say that I have lost it, right? Okay. Most of the time we see the such kind of complaints arises that students are saying that, sir, we don't have the details right now. Let's say suppose you have registered for this semester, right? Every semester, this is the first semester, so your admission is actually is considered as a registration. But semester 2 onwards, every time what you have to do is you have to register for that semester. What is that registration means? You have to fill up a form that I am registering for this subjects. If you have any subjects which are backlog, which means if you are failed in the previous semester and then you want to rejoin to the other semester, rejoin to the paper in the next semester, then that also has to be done in the time of registration. So those require some documents. One is the form which is given for the registration. The other one is the called rejoin form. So when you are rejoining for a subject, then you must fill a form called rejoin form. That form is very, very essential to give the supplementary exam, so to give the regular examination at the end of the semester. So where will I keep such kind of forms which are very valuable and which I should not miss and which I should not go and tell the faculty that sir, I have missed my registration form. That should not happen ever, because we are not children, right? We have grown up and then we have completed our board 12 examination, which is the eligibility that right now we are all matured. So therefore, we cannot go and shamelessly tell someone that, sir, I don't know how I have missed it. I'm sorry. No, that's not how it works. So you should keep all your details as it is whenever you are doing it. Let's say suppose you are submitting some certificates to the faculties for the semester 1. Then why don't you create a folder called docs? So let's create a folder called docs, right? Let's create a folder called docs, and this is the folder which is going to have all my documents in related to the semester 1, right? Okay. So luckily you don't have any registration form over here in the docs because you don't have anything. But semester 2 onwards, inside the docs actually you will have a registration form, and if you have some subjects backlog, then you will have a rejoin form. So put that rejoin form. And suppose if you have some request which you have supposed to write it to somebody related to your request, like suppose you missed your request due to some medical emergencies and you wanted to have a request, then there is a request is there, so you'll have to write a request to the faculty and that request form can go there. And suppose sometimes you might have missed the first sessional examination due to medical emergency, and that time what you have to do is there is a way to do that, right? So at the end of the semester you will be given opportunity to write a re-sessional examination with the complete semester's syllabus. For that you have to apply for it to associate director academics, and then she will be, or he or she, whoever is the associate director, will be signing and giving you the where will I keep that form, so that the faculties will come to know that who is going to conduct the sessional for you. So many documents are related to the particular semester. So if you keep it and it's going to affect your placement, evidently it's going to affect your life. So please keep the track of what you are doing inside this semester. So everything, whatever you are doing inside the semester, go inside the docs, which means any document you are submitting to any faculty or any administration, etc., etc. Suppose for scholarship form, which you have submitted for the current semester, the bank forms, why don't you put it in this doc folder? Yeah. Okay. So that's one neat way of maintaining your folders so that you will never miss out your documents, right? So let me explain it again. So what we have done, I am in my one of the folder here. Remember, actually I have my education. So see, I have the folder structures are here. So my certificates go into this, class related, and my books, and of course my research works, everything. So right now, I have one folder called BTech, which is for my BTech course, right? Right now I am a student. So then inside this BTech, then I have SEM1, SEM2, etc. Suppose if you have any documents which is not related to any semester but related to the complete BTech. Let's say suppose I have my all mark sheets which are submitted to the institute before taking the admission. So why don't you put that documents here in the docs folder. Then after that semester 1, semester 2, semester 3 you can go like this, and after that one inside the SEM 1.
It's working.
Okay.
Just hold on.
No data. Ah, yeah, it's connected. Okay. I'm just waiting for a moment so that everyone will get the video without buffering it. But I get a better connectivity here. I'm not sure what is the problem with the YouTube server. That's fine. I think is it okay, sir?
1 second. Right. I guess that's
It's fine, right? Yeah. Thank you. So what we have done, we have created a folder called BTech, and under that we have created one folder called Docs, which is going for all the BTech years together without irrespective. Sorry for that. Irrespective of the semesters. So semester 1, semester 2, semester 3 is going on, and each semester 1 has a doc folder so that any documents related to the particular semester will go into that. And after that, there is a folders which is having subject codes, which means every subject related questions and assignments and some of the quizzes, everything will go into that, right? Okay. Let's say suppose actually we are in right now IP 1101. Let's go into this, and this IP 1101 is going to hold my all documents related to this subject. Okay. Let's say suppose somebody would have given you the separate timetable for that subject, so you can put it inside. Okay, that's one thing. The next thing what I'm going to do is we're gonna make our assignment. After that, actually, we're gonna put it inside this folder, name it properly, and then we are going to upload it to the Teams, right? So the first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to go inside my Teams and I'm going to look into who is the person who is going to give me that. Okay, I'm still actually finding many people have not filled this form, so you must at least fill this form. So you should either say yes or say no. So I should receive all the 150 people who are there should be there in this, right? So please fill up this form here so that I will get to know what is the status right now here. Okay, so right now we are in the week 4. So that's in the general channel. In the general channel, there is a form. Please make sure that you are filling that form. Okay. And in news and announcement, is there a new within? Sir, please help. What is the please help? I cannot join the session by clicking on the link. Is it that so? Sir, can you check, sir?
You cannot join what?
There's a person actually who's telling that.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Yeah, please give her the link. Guys, so somebody actually go ahead and then give the current today's sessions links to Sneha Samantha. Please reply to her message by replying to this. Okay. I hope some of you will be able to help it very easily.
The link is working.
The
link is working.
Yeah, the link is working, Samantha. You should be able to come here. Okay. So fine. Good. So don't worry about the submission time. Actually, I will tell Kiran sir to extend it. Sir, can you extend the assignment submission time by 15 minutes?
It is already extended.
It's already extended. Thank you so much, sir. So Kiran sir is already very generous for us, so that we have requested that assignment time should be little more longer. So he has extended our assignment submission time. Don't worry about it. So we will prepare the assignment now and then submit it to the Kiran sir. Okay, so what we are going to do here is, let's go to the general channel. First of all, let's go to the general channel. You can see the assignment which has been posted in the general channel somewhere up, but it's already been so many messages already there, but I don't want to go into one by one and then find out where is the assignment, right? Okay, so what I can do here is, I can see my calendar either, or I can see directly go into the assignment folder, right? Assignment tab over there. So there is an assignment tab over here. So click on the assignments tab. Once you click on the assignments tab, it should list out the assignment which is assigned to you, so that you'd have to submit it. Look at it, very easy, right? So look at this assignment tab. So once you click on the assignment tab, where did I find the assignment tab, by the way? I have found it in general channel. So I went to the general channel where the assignments will be available inside the tab, and inside the general channel I clicked on it, and in the top I had my assignments as a tab. So click on the assignments tab. Then I have something called introduction to MSTeams assignment. So this is the assignment title, and then subject code is IP1101. So this is the subject code has been given to me, right? Sometimes the subject code will be inside the assignment document, doesn't matter. So it has to be, it will have one title. That's what we wanted, right? Okay. And after that, there is points over here which is having 10 points. So by submitting this assignment, you would be awarded for maximum of 10 points, which means the assignment will be evaluated for its honesty and for its correctness, everything, and for its neatness, whatever you have written. So everything is actually incorporated, and they will be giving you an assignments points. Let's say suppose marks. 10 marks are actually is going to be awarded for the maximum. And then due is today, so that's a rough date, and here it is due today at 11:59 p.m. Remember, actually now we have time until tonight. So tonight we have 11:59 p.m. we have due, right? We have that much time. So let's go ahead and click on this assignment tab. Once I click on this assignment tab, then I should see these assignment informations here, right? So I should see the assignment informations here. That gives me instructions. Let us go ahead and read the instructions first of all. So the first question is answer all questions in the assignment. Of course, we are going to do it. The second question is answer questions. All questions are to be solved by hand, scanned and submitted in portable format, which means that actually we are not allowed to type it in the Word or Excel or PowerPoint, nothing. You cannot type it anything. You have to write it in the hand. You can, if you have a stylus or something, you can directly write it in a PDF document, or you can create the PDF document through your tab if you have a stylus, by again writing it in the hand. Otherwise, actually you have to write it in the piece of paper and then scan it. The third one is what says is the file name of the assignment PDF should strictly in the format, I think subject code and then registration number and your name, but there should be also underscore assignment 1 or assignment 2 or something. Maybe I think you can edit that actually if you can. So the title of the assignment can be A1 followed by the introduction to MSTeams assignment.
Okay.
And then the third point can be underscore name underscore A1.
Just one second.
Yeah.
I'm going back. Okay. It should be A1 underscore.
No, the title of the assignment is assignment is there, no?
Okay.
You keep that assignment 1. Introduction to MSTeams.
Okay.
And then hyphen and then assignment 1.
Okay.
And after that, in the third in point, while the file name, no, in that finally after the name, it can be A1 or before also. I think it's better before.
It is in the same format as you've given here, right?
Huh?
It is in the same format as you've given your subject code, registration number, assignment number.
Yeah. I'm saying actually if you give it in the A1 as well. I'm saying over here A1 underscore assignment number 1.
So this is like
Sir will be correcting that now, so you can check it what's going to be your assignment number. Okay, so this is what it has to be. Actually, this would be having an A1 here, right? So let me write it for you. So it should be something like A1. This is the assignment 1 and underscore, and then the subject code. The subject code is IP01. Sorry, IP1101. IP11. Let me hide everything. So A1 underscore IP1101 and then underscore, increase the, and after that one more underscore, registration number. So let's say suppose my registration number is 2020 0000. That's my registration number, and then underscore, write your registration number, right? So your registration number and then your name. So my name right now currently is student underscore demo. Okay, so student underscore demo. So this is the assignment file's name. Remember, actually this has all the details. This is an assignment number 1, and for this subject IP1101, for me that's a registration number, and if I by mistake, if I mistake anything, then I also have my name to track it. That's what it means. And after that, of course, .pdf should be there so that we can track the number. So this is the assignment file's name, right? We are all BTech students, engineers. We should not have trouble in understanding these things. So A1 underscore IP1101 underscore 2020, and this is it. Okay, so this is going to be done, sir. Yeah, it's done actually, right? So
modified section.
Good. So we can actually we can go there and then check it. So there is a modified assignment is been uploaded. But what we can do here is we can also just click on this button over here, the reload tab. So I can just reload it, this tab again. So again, if I click on, then that should be having an
instructions.
Yeah, in the instructions. See, now this assignment has been that instructions has A1 underscore subject code underscore registration number. So this is what happens, right? Let me copy it over this. Where will I have the?
It has already come to the general.
Yes. So this is the format, right? So A1 underscore subject code underscore registration number underscore and your name. Okay, fine. I think that's clear for you. Let me write your name. I think that's cool. Okay. So if that's clear for you, then let's go ahead and create the assignment. So that's about the file name to be there. Let me go ahead and download the assignment for me so that I can type it. Let me go ahead. So what is the reference material that's being given? So this is the assignment which I am going to submit, and this is the reference material. So I'm going to download this reference material, and I'm going to look into that. See, this is already saved to downloads folder. That's what it says. So therefore I can go to the computer and open another browser over here, another explorer over here, and I can go to the downloads, and in my downloads this is the first assignment which has been given here. So this is SMIT assignment IP011 connected again. So in future, suppose if we have some query related to any one of the assignment or something, then we should be able to immediately jump into the right folder and then find it rather than sitting and searching everywhere. Okay, so that's one assignment 1. So I have opened it here in my other window. I'm just dragging into this window. So this is my assignment 1 which has been given by Kiran sir, right? Okay, this has university name, this has profession, anything so on, right? Oh, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use all of this detail and create my own assignments. So you must be having your piece of paper and start writing your paper. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to just take all of them and then start writing fresh. So this is the paper you must be having it in your home, right? This piece of paper. So what and all has to be there in the title of the assignment. I'm going to write it. That's what I'm going to write it. And after that, you can write your assignment problems. So the mandatory options which has to be there has to be written on the top of the assignment so that the faculty will know what assignment you are submitting and for what assignment you are submitting, etc. Okay. The first thing which is supposed to be there is the assignment title. The assignment title is something like here, Introduction to MSTeams assignment, right? That's what the title is there. Why don't I write that? So let's write that. So I'm sorry, I have to choose a pen. So I did not choose the pen. So that question assignment title is Introduction to MS Teams, right? The assignment should have been integration. That's okay, no problem. MS Team. Introduction to MS Team assignment. That's my assignment name, right? Let me put a line. Okay, so that's my assignment name. I'm sorry for the bad handwriting. Actually, my pad is not clearly working. And then after that, what I wanted here is the name of what is your name, and then the registration number and the roll number and the section. Okay, and the subject code also should be there, right? So let's say, suppose, let's write the subject code here. The subject code. What is the subject code? So IP1101 right now. Now let me write my name. So what is my name? So my name is student demo as of now, right? Student demo. And then after that, my registration number. My registration number is 2020 0000 and then one more 0. So this is my registration number. You write your own registration number and the roll number. Apart from the registration number, you all will be given something called roll number. Okay. Right now, actually, you write any number you wanted between 100, 1 to 400 or 1 to 50. Doesn't matter right now. But when you are becoming a section student, then you will be given one roll number most probably. I'm not sure about online sessions, but in offline sessions, you will be definitely given one something called roll number. So you also must write that. Okay. So the roll number for me, let's say, suppose actually I am the first student of the class. So roll number 1. It just attendance registers order. That's all. And after that, there is something called section, which I have to definitely write it. So this is my section. So the section, let's say, suppose I am in the section A, you can write your own section. Why don't you choose a number? Why don't you choose an alphabet between A to what is the 10th letter, by the way? Or A to J. So why don't you choose a letter between A to J and write your section, right? Whatever your section you want right now. So these are the details definitely supposed to be there before you starting your assignment. Okay, it can be in the right side or it can be in the left side, but it has to be there on the top, right? Once you've done that, then what you do actually, you have to put a line and then separate that. Let's say, suppose I put a line here and then yes. So that's all. So I put a line and separate it. So what does that mean? So this means that actually I have my assignment title, I have my subject code, and I have my name, I have my registration number, roll number, everything. Which means that actually this faculty right now will be able to identify this is my assignment. So this is the first thing you should be having it, right? As we all SMIT is something like wasting paper is not allowed in SMIT. We are all going green. So what we have, that's why we are not expecting anybody to have a separate title page for assignment. So that's why we tell that actually take a corner of the assignment paper and then write your name, write your registration number, and so on, right? You can even save this space by writing this to roll numbers and registration number over here. That's also fine. So I will be very happy. So if you suppose write these things here, then that's also good. I have no problem with that and put a line. Now you start your assignments and solve the assignments. Let's say, suppose actually this is the assignment questions. So the first question was, I guess it is integral x cube dx, right? So integral x cube dx. This is the question. So solve the questions over here. Write the question definitely. You have to write the questions here. So solve all the questions. Question number 1. Now integral x cube dx. So answer is simple, very simple. So this is x to the power 4 divided by 4, right? X to the power 4 divided by 4 plus c. And the second question answer is something like, second question was integral cos square x, if I am sure, cos square x dx. Okay. So now for this actually you have to solve it. You might have solved everything right now. I'm sure you might have solved it. I have actually taken the help of Kiran sir. In fact, Kiran sir has given the assignment, and Kiran sir has solved the assignment and given to me for you to show to show it to you. Okay, that's what I'm going to show it to you right now. So let's say, suppose, look at this. This is the assignment has been written by me, I should say, because it's an assignment written by me in the piece of paper. It has been over some 3 pages, right? Let's say, suppose 3 pages of it. So this is the first page, and then this is the second page, and this is the third page. So there are 3 pages. Just we have just expanded it and written it in very detail. The solution has been written in very detail. This just to make sure that it can go over pages as well. Okay, fine. So we have 3 pages of assignments. Now what I have done is, actually I have kept it on one of my table, and then scanned it using
Google Scan, Adobe Scan.
Adobe Scan. So the scanned it using Adobe Scan, right? Okay. So the Kiran sir has done this all effort for me. Thank you, sir. So has been scanned it using something called Adobe Scan. You can use Office Lens, or you can use Google Lens, anything you wanted. Continuously scanned and then made it as a single document. Let's say, let me show you what is the document looks like, right? Oh, let me go over my desktop again. I have downloaded it here in my downloads folder. Yeah. So this is my file. Why don't I just copy this and then come back to my folder, which is assignment 1, and then save it here, right? Let's say paste it. So this is the assignment document which I have scanned it right now. I'm going to rename it now, but before that, let us see how does this assignment looks like. Look at this, how it has been properly scanned. Look at this. This is what I was expecting, right? The assignment is there, and then assignment title is there. Sorry that the assignment title has been not written exactly what I have written on this, but you can write it. You know that,
There
right?
are some mistakes in Cyber. Just tell them whenever you find it's inconsistent. I made it with inconsistencies. So whenever you find an inconsistency, tell them that title I have not written like title.
Okay.
So you can tell them how the title should be.
Sure, definitely. So see, suppose the Kiran sir has written it Kiran sir has written it on purpose to show that actually this is not how the assignment title should be. Okay, so the assignment title should not have just assignment and then subject code, whereas it should have the title of the assignment, how I have written. Look at this. This has to be like this, and then the subject code has to written like this, and then name, registration number, and roll number, and section. So all of this has to be like this, right? Okay. So those things actually he has written properly, and the registration number he has kept it as X for me, so I will fill it out, and then section name, everything has been written. And after that, question number 1. So he has given the question, also the solution. He has also written a word called solution for me to understand. Okay, this is how the solution means. Here, what the solution is started, right?
There is no solution.
Okay. So second question, yeah, good. So second question actually is, you see the second question, you have the answers, everything, but it does not have the solution finally. See, he did not write the solution. Yes, it's there, sir.
Note, and I've just given this. It's like I've not started with the solution.
Acha, okay. Second question does not have a solution, so that's having inconsistency. Please maintain the consistency. That's what sir is trying to explain. So suppose if you write solution word over here, then why don't I write solution over here as well, right? So if you don't write it, don't write it. If you write it, then write it. It's better actually. I suggest you write the solution. So just give this as consistency. These are the some points which will expect, which is faculty will expect to be very sincere about it. So if you are sincere about the assignment, which means that actually you have to follow such kind of sincerity in your writing. So you should show that actually, sir, don't take me for granted. I am very sincere in doing my work. So how do I show it? So this is how we show it. Just by solving, we are not going to be telling anything, right? Just by not taking care of some of them, we are not going to tell anything. So we have to worry about each and every single point. That's what we are going to do. And the third question has been written like this. So this is the third page which has been here. This question was over here. Again, the solution has been not written over here. And then let as well, it's not been written over here. So keep that in mind. Of course, there's a mathematical in terms of mathematics, there is a mistake over here that you should have let. They should not be in place over here. So these are some mistakes you should never do it in life. This is document which is written inconsistently. The faculties may give you some comments on this. Please don't write it because this is going to affect you in future. Oh, so this is the assignment which we are going to submit it right now. Let's say suppose this are all the things and all has been corrected now, and we are going to submit it right now. I'm going to close these things. I'm going to close this as well, and I'm going to use my file explorer to name the file properly. Okay, let's name the file properly. Okay, so to name the file, what do we have to do? Let me zoom it for a moment. So this is the file which I have going to submit it right now. So let's name the file. So to name the file, what we can do, you can just right click and then rename it. I think I am right click and then rename the file. How would the file should be there? The file name should be A1. That's my A1. That's assignment number 1. And then underscore. And after that, the subject code. So I have written the subject code as well. And after that, I have written one more underscore to split up my registration number as well. So this was 0000 You might be having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 something. Your registration number. Why don't you write that registration number? And after that, my names have been student demo. So I split my name also with respect to the hyphen, underscore. Let's say suppose my name is David Raj Michael. Then I would write David underscore Raj underscore Michael. So it's right now student demo. So student underscore demo. Remember, note that everything is in the capital letter, right? Everything is in the capital letter to make sure that we are working in a proper uniform manner. So every student has to maintain this uniformity. That's what called as teamwork. That's what called as you go with the team, right? You are going with the team means actually you do the exact same thing what your team does, right? Oh, that's why we expect every time the student has to be good, which means if you are good, then your team is always good. If the team is good, then every section is good. Which means that the institute is good. Institute is growing very, very high. If the institute goes very high and gets its name better, then you get your name very, very better. That's what it means. So the name of the document has been written very clearly, that A1 and then IP 1101 and then underscore and then 2020 and my registration number, and of course that complete registration number and underscore and my name is split with underscores, and then finally there is a .pdf is there. Some of you may not be able to see the .pdf extension. That's okay, fine, no problem. Don't write .pdf there. Okay, that's all. If you are not able to find it, then you can see that in the view there is, you can see that in the top there is a view button here, home share view. So in view there is a checkbox over here, file name extension. So if you just click off, means if you just check it off, then you will not see the file name extensions, like whether it is .pdf or XLS. But if you click it on, then you will see this file name extensions. So make sure that actually you click this on so that you will know the file name extension is .pdf. That's all. So simple, right? We have to be definitely good in system, guys. Definitely, and for sure you have to be definitely good. Doesn't matter whether you are in CSE branch or you are in civil branch or mechanical branch or studying BCA or MCA or BBA or MBA. Doesn't matter. Nowadays, if you don't know computer, if you don't know how to manipulate all of this, then the society will definitely not going to recognize you. So please make sure that you learn all of this. This is a mandatory option that you have to learn. Like in the previous years, in the decades, when our parents or even parents were there, they just have to learn how to use the notepad and how to write it properly. But we are not like this. Now our generation has been changed. So now we have to know how to write it in the notepad, in the pen tablet. We have to write it in. We have to know how to write it in a computer. We have to know how to program it at a computer. You have seen, no? So a lot of people actually learning Python from the school right now. Have your father even know what is Python? That's very deep. Not father. Definitely your father will know, but father's father. Look at your grandfather. Definitely he will not know, because that time Python itself is not existed. Fine. So I have renamed the file right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to submit the file right now. So how do I submit it? Right? Okay. Is that everybody actually has been renamed the file and reached this stage? If you have reached this stage, I would like to see it in the week 4, a thumbs up. Why don't you go ahead and drop a message over here? Sir, ready to submit the assignment. Please drop a message saying that ready to submit the assignment. Yeah, done sir. Why don't you just wait? Don't post the thumbs up now, Selena. Are you ready to submit? Why don't I just drop a form over here? Actually, no, I have to. So can you drop a form there in that
Yeah.
poll?
Just wait.
Oh, I should have done it in. Let's practice, guys. Actually, no, why don't I drop one poll form over there and you will answer that question?
It's in forms, right?
No, sir. In the polls, it is not there. Give me a moment.
General.
Yeah. Not in the week 4. Okay, guys. Actually, what we will do is we will take some 5 minutes break, and after that we will have the assignment submission resume. So by the time, what I will do is I will post one form over here, and then you can just click on and then go ahead. What we are going to do, I'm going to post one poll form over here in the week 4, in this week 4, in the duration of 5 minutes. You fill that whether you are ready or not. If you are not ready, make sure that you are ready and then coming and clicking it. Once everybody is ready, then we will resume and submit the assignment, and that's the end of our session. Okay, so I'm going to put the counter on again for 5 minutes. Okay, guys, I think you're all ready. Let me check the poll whether you have been ready to submit the assignment or not. Let's see, what is the week 4 and where is the poll? That's okay, Muksam. Actually, no, that's fine. But right now it's fine. But don't do it when you're submitting your real assignments to any subject. What you are doing is a practice session, so you don't have to worry about the points. You don't have to worry about something which is going to be there. Okay. So today anyway, actually, Kiran sir is going to evaluate all of the assignment and going to give 10 marks to all of you if you have submitted properly. That's all. So submitting properly is the evaluation criteria now. Fine. I'm seeing only 25 people have submitted, given S. Why don't you all go and actually click on one of them? You're all not ready. So how many people are ready? Let's see how many people are ready. So go ahead and click on yes or no for this form. So just go ahead and click on this yes or no, so that I will come to know how many people are ready now. Yeah, please go ahead and click on the form, whether you are ready or not. Yeah, one of them is not ready. So surprising. Just go ahead and click on the poll, whether you are ready or not. Please go ahead and click on the poll so that we will submit the assignment now. Remember, if you don't submit the assignment, 0 for sure. Good. The numbers are rising. Waiting for more. For forms, you have to click. You just click on yes or no. That's all. Anybody who has already given thumbs up also, Ashwina, has to click on yes or no. Good. Very good. All of you just go to the Teams and click on yes, so that we will start submitting our form. Yeah. There is no option to click. There will be definitely. Yes or no, that will be there, no? I'll show you the form. Here is the form, right? I'll give you the form link. So, what is it? Okay, this is. Yeah. Click on that link which I have just posted in the group. That forms center code, right? So you just click on the link, then you will receive that yes or no button. So you click on the yes or no, that's all. Let's say suppose actually I'm going to click on yes, I'm ready to submit the assignment. So let me click on this yes. And then once you click on yes, then you click on submit vote. Right? That's all. It's just normal quiz. Yes. You should be able to do it very easily. Once you submitted the vote, then you must be able to see your result in the below. Somewhere in the below, which is depends on the latest works. Yeah, so this one. Good. Many of you are ready now. Some of you are actually really not understanding what's going on, I guess, because most of you are really looking for the form now. So if anybody is looking for the form, then you look at my last message, which is I have posted right now here, right? So just click on that forms send a card, right? Send a card. Just click on that link, then you will be taken to that form, and then you can click on it, right? Because I see some of you are missing that form because there are a lot of messages already came into it. Yeah, fine. And remember, when you are replying to any messages, then please click on the button reply and then write it, so that your messages won't be scattered and then unnecessarily clutter the chat box. Otherwise, it will clutter the chat box and you will miss the messages what you wanted to. Right? For example, here this form has been shouldn't have been. There should not be any other forms here. Sorry, there should not be any other messages unnecessarily over here. For example, this good idea. It would be a nice thing actually, if you for what message actually you have seen this. Let's say suppose actually if you have said that one of you have commented that the last 3-digit number can be written as a roll number as of now, then if that is a good number, good idea, then reply to that comment exactly. So click on the reply for that comment and then write it. Yeah. Okay. For some of them it is not working. That's not possible though. I'm not sure why it is. Okay, no problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assume that for all of you are ready for the submitting the assignment. I'm going to go ahead and proceed for submission of assignment. Okay, let's submit the assignment. So as I already told, what we have to do, we have to go to the general channel. We have to go to the general channel. When I go to the general channel, then I would see this assignments tab in the top. So I'm going to click on this assignment tab, right? I'm going to click on this assignment tab. Then after that, I have a today's due is there. I'm going to submit the assignment, right? Okay. And after that, I have a button called turn in. Before that, I'll have to add my work. So there are two things. I have to add my work first, then I'll have to add the turn in button, right? Oh, remember note this date here. So due date is actually today. So can you change the closest day to tomorrow? I want you to note down this before submitting the assignment. But what I do actually now, let me first add the assignment, add the work. Remember, before submitting the assignment, what you have to do? You have to first add your work. Then later you have to click on this button called turn in. Right? Before that, if you turn in, then you will not be submitted the assignment. Right? Let me check it. So what we will do? Let's add our work. So click on the button called add work in the down. Right? Add work. Then in that you will be seen and dialog box appears to select the file which work you want to submit, right? If you already have it anywhere in this place, then you can do it, but right now we have it in our computer, right? So there is a button called upload from this device. I hope that's clear for you, right? So there is a button called upload from this device. I'm going to click on that button, upload from this device, so that I can choose the file from my laptop and then upload it here. Okay, so how did I get to this place? I have seen my work. There is a my work here. So that's where I'm going to upload my assignment, what I have written over here. So I'm going to click on this my work. So I clicked on the my work. Once I clicked on my work, then that opened the dialog box. In that dialog box, there is other options as well. I can even create a new file and work on it, but right now I don't want to do it. What I want to do is I want to upload it from this device, right? Okay, click on upload from this device. Once you click on upload from this device, then you have a file chooser, right? You can select your file wherever you want. So where was my file? My file was under my folder called education. Wherever you have said, please check your saying, please select that file. So right now, actually in one of my drive, it's called education. Under that, I had a folder called BTech. So click on that. Under the BTech, I have something called SEM1. So click on SEM1. And under that, I have again a folder called IP1101, which is a subject. And under that, again, I have a A1, which is an assignment 1. So this is a question paper which has been given by Kiran sir. And now this is the answer sheet which I am going to submit it to the Teams, right? Submit it inside Teams. So let me go ahead and click on this assignment 1 and then subject code and then the registration number, and of course the student, all these things and all. I am going to click on open. So I hope you understand this. What is it? It's in the education under my BTech folder, under that semester 1, under that the subject code, under that A1, which is an assignment 1. So there's a question paper and answer script. So this is my answer script. So I'm going to click on this answer script, selected that answer script, of course. And once I selected, then I'm going to click on open. So click on open. So that's going to upload it from this device. See, you can see the status uploaded now, right? It was uploading, now it is uploaded. Make sure that you double check your name of the file, whether you have written it properly or not. What is the name? A1 underscore IP 1101 underscore 2020. It means the registration number and your name of that. Right now my name is student demo. Once you have done, once you are sure about the assignment file, name, everything, etc., then click on the button called done. Click on the done. So you click on done. Once you click on done, you can see that file over here which is uploaded under my work. Remember? Can you see that? You can see that, right? Under my work, then it is there. Correct? Okay. After that, what you can say, you have extended? Yeah. So sir has extended the close date. Right now what I am going to do is I am going to click on this reload tab so that it will appear here as close date. I wanted you to understand what's happening here. Let's say suppose I just reloaded the tab and I'm clicking on it and I'm again doing it. Remember, due date is today, but the close is tomorrow, right? I'll come back to this later. By that time, you just have a note on it. So due date is today, right? Today 11:59. So until today I can submit it. And close is tomorrow. What does that mean? I will also tell you. So after that, let's say suppose this is my work and I have already uploaded it. Now just the uploading will not submit your assignment. Keep that in mind. Just uploading your work will not submit your assignment, will not hand over your assignment to your faculty. This is equivalently just writing the assignment and keeping it ready. That's all, right? Okay. So we just keep the assignment ready for us. Once we keep the assignment ready for us, we have to tell the MS team to send the assignment to the faculty, right? So let's say there is a button called turn in over here, right? There is a button called turn in. So if by clicking on this turn in, I'll wait for a moment. It seems like actually buffering there. Yeah, but the connection is good. Stream health is good.
Yeah, good.
Okay. So thank you, sir. What we are doing is we have added our my work and this and then verified it. As I have already mentioned, just uploading your work does not mean that you have handed over your assignment to the faculty. So how do I say that my assignment is done? Please take this right now. Let's say suppose you have 2 more files. Suppose the faculty has asked 2 more files as well. Then make sure that you add all of them. And then finally, once you are ready to submit the assignment, now we are ready to submit the assignment to the faculty. Remember, what and all has to be checked before submitting the assignment. You have to check whether the file name is proper or not, whether you have uploaded the right file or not, right? You can even click on this and try opening and check it. Let's say suppose I clicked on that file and this is the file which I am going to submit it. It's inside the Teams, right? It's all inside the team. Then this is the file I have uploaded, right? This is the file uploaded, which means everything is correct, all good, looks fine. Now we are ready to shoot the assignment to the faculty so that the faculty can start evaluating. Now what we will do is we will click on turn in, right? We will click on turn in. Once I click on turn in, what happens? Remember, before clicking on turn in, let me give you a caution. One thing we have to note down is the due today and then the closest tomorrow. What does this 2 means? This 2 means one is the due today, which means that's a regular assignment submission, which means late submission is not there. Let's say suppose actually you are in school, so your teacher would have already told you to submit the assignment by 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, right? Before that time when you are submitting, then everything is well and good, that's good. Suppose if you are not able to submit it by 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, but you are submitting by day after tomorrow morning somewhere another time, then that is called as late submission, correct? So still the teacher may be actually taking the assignment and keeping it with them and giving you a less mark, which means reducing the mark for submitting the assignment lately, right? So if you're submitting late, then teacher may reduce the mark for you submitting the late. There will be one more time, so that after that the assignment will the teacher will not even take the assignment. You keep your assignment with you, like that. Actually, she will yell at you or he will yell at you and then throw you out. That is called closest date, right? So the due date, it means that you can submit the assignment on a regular basis without the late symbol on signed on you, which means you will not be called as you are a late submission guy. You haven't submitted the assignment late. You have submitted on time, right? After that, there is one more day gap is there, right? Some of the teacher may give you the time, some of the teacher may not give you the time. So you cannot claim that actually no, you have to give me the late submission date. No, that is, you have no rights to claim that. The teacher will think that okay, the submission assignment date is given in this time, and I want to see how many people have submitted on time. I want to see how many people have submitted in late, right? So then the teacher may give you the closing date. Closing date means what? Even after the due date passes, you can still submit your assignment until tomorrow night 12 o'clock. Tomorrow night 12 o'clock, with the sign, with the caution that you are submitting on late. So the system will automatically mark you as you have submitted your assignment late. What happens after tomorrow night 12 o'clock? After tomorrow night 12 o'clock, what will happen? You will not be even allowed to submit the assignment, which means you will not be able to turn in. So, right, the turn in option won't be there for you. You cannot submit the assignment. You cannot add your work. You cannot do anything with that assignment. Your assignment mark is gone. Your assignment mark is 0. So it's up to you to decide that whether you have to submit it before the due date, or you have a little bit grace period that one day is there, then you want to submit it that time, that is close date. Remember, some faculties may not give you that time as well, right? So Kiran sir was generous to give us 1 day time for extra. Okay, if you are not able to submit it on this time, okay, at least you submit it before the next day. I will consider, remember, I will reduce 1 or 2 marks. That's what actually sir is saying. But that's little fine. Something is better than nothing. So we submit the assignment at least by tomorrow 12 o'clock. Okay, I think that clears your concepts. So due date means you can submit it on a regular assignment basis. If you cross the due date, if you have closing date, before the closing date, if you submit it, then you will be considered as a late submission person, right? You have submitted your assignment late, right? But still you will be allowed to submit it. There are some couple of marks may be deducted from the faculty side. Closing date means after closing date, you are not even allowed to submit it. Your assignment mark is by default 0. That's what it means. Okay, I think this is all clear. So now we are ready to submit the assignment, right? All of you are ready to submit the assignment. So we're gonna click on turn in to submit the assignment. Ready? That's all. Our assignment is ready. Now we are going to submit it by clicking on turn in. So let's click on turn in. That's all. I clicked on turn in and it's rolling, and that gives me a appraisal saying that I have submitted the assignment. Remember, it should say finally that turned in a date with the time. So you have turned in with this time. That's what it means, right? Undo turn in means you are taking the assignment back from the faculty. You are saying that I found some mistake now, so I wanted to undo it. Before sir is evaluating, before the faculty is evaluating, what you can do, you can undo the turn in and then take your file back, correct it, re-upload it, and then again turn in. That's an option. It's something like you submit it to the faculty's table. Until he is evaluating, you are allowed to just take the assignment back and then correct it and give it back. Same thing. Okay, I think that's clear to everybody. Is that okay? So once you turned it, then the undo turn in button should be appearing. Don't click on it right now. If you click on it right now, then the assignment will be taken back from the faculty and given to you. That's what it means. Then I can click on back. Once you click on back, then in the assigned, they see nothing left to turn in, right? Then if you click on this completed tab over here, if you click on the completed tab over here, then there is an assignment which is appearing over here. What does that mean? We have written the assignment and submitted to the faculty. That's what it means. So whenever you see this tab assigned is on, make sure that whether you have submitted or not. Whenever the tab is completed is there, which means that actually you have completed the assignment for that particular subject. That's what it means. Any doubts and queries? I am very eager to answer it. So now I think Karan sir will be evaluating one by one. We will be seeing the assignments one by one. will be checking that whether you have submitted the assignment properly or not, and he will evaluate and give the marks. Okay, fine. Any questions? Feel free to post it in the week 4. Go to the section, go to the channel week 4 and post the questions over there, and then I will be right away answering that queries. The session is open for the question and answer. So please post your queries. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to give it another 5 minutes timer so that you can submit your assignments and come back. We will answer the queries at that time and then we will wind up the session. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give a 5 minutes timer for you to submit your assignments. Once you submit your assignment, we will get back and answer the queries if there is any. Then we will wind up the session for the day. Okay.
assignment is not coming.
Acha, okay.
So you can do it.
Hello. I think I might have to. Sorry, I forgot to turn on my mic on. Fine. So I think we are all ready to submit the assignment. Sorry, we have already submitted the assignment. In fact, for half of them, whoever has been submitted the assignment are also been immediately evaluated by our faculty, Kiran sir. So we would like to, in fact, actually thank him for taking a wonderful immediate action. Remember, actually, some faculties may take a while to evaluate your assignment. After the due date, after the closing date only, actually they will start evaluating the assignment and give it to you back. So make sure that you do it. Now, what we will do actually, we will see how much mark we have got it. You must have already gotten notification in your mail. I hope so. It should be in the mail. Let me check in my mail. Let's say student demo. Let me go to the mail. What was my password? 097. Is that correct? I don't think so. Yeah, I forgot my password actually. Uh, 7. Is that correct? Oh yes, that's correct. Thank you. I remember my password. Okay, so once I go to that my mail, then assignment evaluation should have been notified. If not, it is not. If not, that's okay, no problem. I think you will be definitely notified in your assignment notification. But what you can do is you can just go to the Teams and then check that whether your assignment has been evaluated or not. So let's say suppose actually you are having a grade option here, right? So whenever you finish your assignment, then you can click on the grades button. So by clicking on the grades button, what you can see your grade, what you have got. Let's say suppose actually I have submitted one assignment called Introduction to MS Team and it has been returned to me, which means evaluated the assignment. So Sarah has evaluated the assignment and given back to me that actually here you go, this is your assignment and this is the points whichever has been given. So look at this, actually I have got 10 points out of 10 points, which means 10 marks out of 10 marks. Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me such a wonderful marks for this assignment which I have submitted. Thank you so much. So you can check your grades over here for every assignment, for every quiz, for every sessional, whatever the faculties are giving you, right? The final grade definitely will be given by the faculties. So finally, after that, they will take all of the assignments and club it, and later they will come up with a new score with weights and other stuffs and all. So this depends on the faculties as well as the administration to decide actually how the assignment score will be calculated at the end. But for now, you will be given 10 out of 10 right now, right? You can even, I think, you can even check in the assignments tab. Once you have gone to the completed tab, then you have the assignment over here. If you even actually you can click on that. Once you click on that, then look at that, the points have been given right now here, right? So the points has been given as 10 out of 10. So here also you can check the assignment here. Now you can see that the assignment has been returned to us by giving another point. Sometimes what will happen is although you have turned in, the teacher would have given you a remark that find out something that hey, whatever you have done is a wrong assignment. I give you an opportunity to submit it again. So what if he would have done is usually he would have written the assignment without assigning any points to you, and he would have returned the assignment. See, the faculty has been returned the assignment to us. Now I have an option of turn in again. So what I can do is I can again turn in to the faculty for the re-evaluation. Sir, actually I have resubmitted the assignment, so please have a look at it. So you can always resubmit it if the faculty is actually returning the assignment without assigning any points to you and leave a message to you. Sometimes the faculty will leave a message to you saying that you have done this assignment, but this is not correct. Please change this all and so. So there will be a message saying that and will return to you. You must be able to turn it again. So you can remove the file by clicking on this remove and then add a new assignment over here and then turn it again so that the faculty will again re-evaluate it and send it to you back with the scores. I think that concludes the session for today. If there is no question, then we will wind up the question. So what is the question? So what if the guy, anybody medically ill due to some reason and he's not able to submit the assignment on the closest day? So that's up to the faculty. What you can do, you can just call the faculty or text and send them saying that, sir, I'm sorry, actually I'm medically ill, so I'm submitting this medical certificate. So you are actually allowed to submit the medical certificate and asking for the extension of submitting the assignment. Definitely, actually there won't be relaxation of submitting the assignment, but you will get an extension to submit the assignment either by mail or even in the Teams itself later. So you will be given such kind of freedom. If there is any medical problem, if you are submitting a medical certificate through your TG, every student will be allocated somebody called teacher guardian. Through that, you should be able to convey them. So you should get in touch with the teacher guardian for you, and then make sure that you get them know what's happening in your life. We don't need to change and rewrite roll number section, right? Submit it anywhere. Submitted it. That's okay, fine. We don't have to change that right now. But in future assignments, when you are submitting the assignments to anyone of the faculty, make sure that you write your roll number and subject and section, etc. when your section has been assigned. Section will be assigned in soon. Don't worry about it. Okay. Hey, any Tamil student is here? They are writing Nandri a lot. I think they have seen something. Huh? Thank you. Thank you for saying Nandri. By the way, for the remaining students, Nandri means thank you. I lost connection. I'm not getting how to submit. Please reply. Sayanika, why don't you just go ahead and see the link again? So this link is anyways going to be posted over here. I will be adding it over here as a tab here. Once immediately I finish the session, you can go ahead and see the video again and then learn how to submit the assignment again, so that it will be helpful. There are a lot of things actually we have done it inside this session. Any other questions, sir? Any specific question I have to answer?
Nothing else. It's all answered.
Yeah, I think all the other questions have been almost answered. So if there is any question has been not answered, so please point out to me. I will get to it. I think we are quite very well connected to you. You can ask questions right now here, and then we'll be able to help you. Again, as I am saying something like whenever you make a message, then first decide where it should go. Right? If this is a session, if it's a question related to a particular session, then you ask it in the right channel. If this is a general question like submitting assignment, etc., then you ask it in the general channel. So make sure that you write your queries in a proper place. I'm not getting the grade option. You must be getting the grade option if you are having at least one has been graded. I think you haven't submitted the assignment, I guess. So Sayanika has not submitted the assignment, I guess. If you have signed the if you have submitted one assignment at least, then you must be able to see the grades option. If you haven't submitted anything, then I don't think so. You will get a grades option. Okay. Make sure that your assignment has been in the committed section. If you click on the assignment, once you submitted the assignment, turn in the assignment, then your assignment should move from the assigned to completed, which means that you have submitted the assignment. There is a check mark also, which is telling that your assignment has been already also evaluated. So once you click on that assignment, you will see that you have been given 10 out of 10, right? Okay, that's what it means. Okay, any doubts, any queries? Let me check once again before finalizing the session. No need to click on turn in again if you are already been allotted marks. In fact, you should not. If you have been already given marks, then don't click on the assignment. Don't click on turn in again. Good.
The quiz is
up. The quiz is up in the general channel.
Not general.
I'm sorry. Huh? Week 4. I'm sorry. In the week 4, the quiz is up. I'm not able to see, sir.
No, I'm going to put it up. So just tell them. I'm going to put it up. Just tell them to.
Okay. The quiz is going to be up in a couple of minutes. So yeah, it's up right now, right? The quiz is up for this today's session. I'm expecting all of you to answer it. Like, why don't I just click on and try answering it with you? So please click on the quiz link here. Please click on the quiz. Everybody, please click on the quiz link. There's one more question which I have to answer, I guess. Sir, how much time do we have after submitting the assignment to undo the submission until the faculty evaluates morning. Either it is until the faculty evaluates or before the due date. If you are taking your assignment back before the due date, then you can resubmit it at any time. By the time, mostly the faculty will not evaluate your assignment before the closing date. So you have the time until that time. You can always keep that in mind. So until the close date, you can anytime you want, you can undo your assignments. You can take back your assignment and resubmit it. That's not a problem. Make sure that if you submit it after due date, then you will be called as late submitted. You will be given a late symbol, right? Late submission symbol. Make sure that you get it. Some of the students may not get the assignment, I guess, because seems like the time we have assigned the assignment is 2 days before, and you might have joined the team yesterday or today. Maybe because of that, you might not have the given the assignment submission process. We will check. So Sweta, please, can you go ahead and let's say I think you can leave it. That's no problem. Don't worry about it. Mm-hmm.
So he's not been assigned actually.
Yeah, which means actually now you have joined the team later after we assign the assignment. So once the assignment is assigned, then for all of them it should have been assigned. If that not happened, then it means that definitely you have joined the team later, because we have assigned the assignments in week 2, I guess. So right. The second day we have assigned the assignment. Yeah. In the second day we have assigned the assignment. So if you are not part of the team on that day, which means that time you might have not attended the session. Otherwise, thank you so much. That's what. This is another thing actually which I want to mention, that you are not allowed to post your assignment in any of the channel. You have to submit it through the assignment portal only. So please don't submit your assignment through the channels. So in none of the channel you should put your assignment. You should not drop your assignments over here in the channels. Make sure that you do it. Okay. Otherwise, thank you so much for being part of the session. I expect all of you to give the session here. The couple of announcements is one of them is tomorrow's session will be starting at 10:30 a.m. That was the last session for this particular program, and after that, the next session, next induction program will start on August 3rd. August 3rd, 11 a.m. would be your SMIT tour. Virtual tour for all of you. So please make sure that you attend that session at 11 a.m. Tomorrow evening onwards, Dr. Bhuvet Sharma, who is going to conduct the session, will be taking over the team. So we will be officially relieving this team, and after that, Dr. Bibet Sharma will be taking over this team. Finally, I would like to remind you that if anybody have not submitted your class 12 mark sheets to your counselor, please do submit it by today at the max. Make sure that you submit it, because we have some works to do with that. So make sure you submitted that. And after that, there will be a couple of quizzes and other activities which is going to be happening from August 3rd onwards. We will be informing you day by day. Thank you so much for watching. I will get back to you in tomorrow's session. Thank you a lot.